Midnight on the curb. Just the rain in these memories. They're gone, but I'm still here holding it down. Listen to the rain fall. Sitting on the cold curbstone while the rain drips down, counting every shadow in this empty dark town. Faint vocal echoes of the brothers that I lost, living with the guilt while I measure up the cost. Why am I the one who got to see another day, carrying the weight while the memories decay? You the piano playing sorrow in my mind, searching for the peace that I left far behind. Stepping over puddles, reflecting street lamp light, trying to find an answer in the middle of the night. I look up at the clouds and I ask the night why I was chosen to survive while the good ones die. Every single tear drops into the wet street, mixing with the rhythm of my solitary beat. I build a quiet altar out of loyalty and pain, vowing to honor every single name in the rain. Survivor's guilt heavy like an anchor on the chest, praying that the rest of spirits finally get rest. Echoes on the concrete, rain falling slow, carrying the names everywhere that I go. Standing on the edge where the dark lights fade, holding on to every single promise that we made. Curbstone confessions under midnight skies, mourning all the allies where the dark shadow lies. Survivor's guilt heavy, but the spirit stands strong, carrying the legacy where the fallen belong. Curbstone confessions under midnight skies, mourning all the allies where the dark shadow lies. Survivor's guilt heavy, but the spirit stands strong, carrying the legacy where the fallen belong. Resilience in the pain, standing through the storm, keeping every memory alive and staying warm. Honor to the fallen, waiting on the street, pacing through the dark with every heavy heartbeat. I write your names down in every line that I speak, giving all my strength to the weary and the weak. No longer running from the ghost inside the mind, leaving all the bitterness and sorrow far behind. From the cold wet curb to the road ahead clear, I'll carry every story through every single year. You gave me a purpose, you gave me a drive, making sure your memory stays permanently alive. So let the rain wash over, let the cold wind blow. I'm standing as a witness to the things that I know. Curbstone confessions, the testimony done, raise a light, waiting for the rising sun. Was on the concrete, rain falling slow, carrying the names everywhere that I go. Standing on the edge where the dark lights fade, holding on to every single promise that we made. Curbstone confessions under midnight skies, mourning all the allies where the dark shadow lies. Survivor's guilt heavy, but the spirit stands strong, carrying the legacy where the fallen belong. Curbstone confessions under midnight skies, mourning all the allies where the dark shadow lies. Survivor's guilt heavy, but the spirit stands strong, carrying the legacy where the fallen belong. see where the fallen belong.
Channel 5 clear. Signal jammed. No room for mistakes tonight. Stay in position.
Check, Channel 5 clear.
Quiet on the comms, calculating risks while we navigating bombs. Police scanning static, echoing the frequency. Moving in silence with maximum efficiency. Eerie violin, playing sorrow on the block. Siren and steel, watching every tick-tock. Zero room for error when the stakes are at the ceiling. Operating cold with no room for any feeling. Footsteps light on the wet concrete floor. Checking every angle at the entry door. Scanning through the alleyway mist, executing tactics at the top of the list. Heavy steel frame, but the movement stays slick. Rapping with precision while the seconds hit quick. Dispatch talking, but they're 2 blocks behind. Reading every signal in the back of my mind. Calculated discipline, never slip an inch. Facing down the danger, never gonna flinch.
Attention on the wire, keeping eyes wide open. Silent operations while the city is broken. Radios humming with the low static hum. Waiting for the moment when the heavy drops come.
Siren and steel, moving silence through the dark. High tension standoff, ready for the spark. Calculating risk on the pavement and the turf. Mastering the shadow for everything it's worth. Yeah, siren and steel, moving silence through the dark. High tension standoff, ready for the spark. Calculating risk on the pavement and the turf. Mastering the shadow for everything it's worth. Steel in the jacket, eyes scanning up the street. Vigilant strategy with every heavy beat. Calculated precision executed on the mark. Disappearing smooth back into the dark. We don't make noise, we just clear out the zone. Operating solo on an ironclad throne. Code name silent, every objective complete. Dominating quiet on the heavy dark street. Map out the grid from the north to the west. No room for panic inside of the chest. Laser focus locked on the target ahead. Navigating shadows where the normal wouldn't tread. Fold up the map with the comms back on mute. Executing orders in a tactical suit. Siren and still the operation is done. Disappearing clean before the rising of the sun.
Tension on the wire, keeping eyes wide open. Silent operations while the city is broken. Radios humming with the low static hum. Waiting for the moment when the heavy drops come.
Siren and steel, moving silence through the dark. High tension standoff, ready for the spark. Calculating risk on the pavement and the turf. Mastering the shadow for everything it's worth. Yeah, siren and steel, moving silence through the dark. High tension standoff, ready for the spark. Calculating risk on the pavement and the turf. Mastering the shadow for everything it's worth.
Perimeter secure. Scanner chatter faint. Siren and steel. No room for restraint.
For everything it's worth. Siren and steel.
Mastering the shadow. Everything it's worth. Signal dark. Siren and steel. Mission complete.
Collateral. From the Velvet Tray to the Empire State. They thought we were just pawning time. Nah, we were buying the future. Let's go! Yeah. Used to trade heartache for assets at the counter. Now the collateral's a kingdom that I mounted. Flipped a single golden ticket from a pawn receipt. Built a whole new sovereign state from off the lonely street. Every dividend I'm counting is a sermon from the struggle. Turn my quiet desperation to a triumphant rumble. They see the shine and miss the sacrifice. The code arithmetic, this ain't inherited, it's earned. My reign is emblematic. Taking broken promises and cashing out the check. Putting heavyweight and real distinction on my neck. Standing at the glass with a pocket full of stress. Trading family heirloom just to pay the address. Now it's high-grade investments and the titles in my name. Rewriting every rule to this high-stakes game. Turning Pongo seats into deeds for the land. Executing boss moves with a masterclass hand. No luck in the formula, just blood in the ink. Now we sitting at the table where the monarchs drink. Look at where we started, from the counter to the throne. Turning pawn chains into empires of our own. Sound the brass horns loud, let the whole block know. We turn a dollar in a dream to an empire show. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Greatest hustler story that was ever told. From the pawn shop counter to the royal throne. Building up an empire that we call our own. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Greatest hustler story that was ever told. From the pawn shop counter to the royal throne. Building up an empire that we call our own. Low gold chains, pawns just to pay for the dream. Now we running operations like a royal team. Victoria Street flexes, standing at the peak, executing boss moves every day of the week. From the bulletproof glass to the marble floor hall, standing at the top of it and taking it all. We forged our own crown out of scrap metal pieces. Now the legacy grows while the fortune increases. Every single setback was a deposit in the vault, proving to the doubters that it wasn't by fault. We calculated risks while they slept on the floor. Now we holding every key to every boardroom door. Keep the crown shining bright under stadium lights. From the darkest pawn shops to the highest of heights. Pawn shop royalty, the ledger is clean. Living out the vision of the ultimate screen. Look at where we started, from the counter to the throne. Turning pawn chains into empires of our own. From the brass horns loud, let the whole block know. We turned a dollar and a dream to an empire show. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Greatest hustler story that was ever told. From the pawn shop counter to the royal throne. Building up an empire that we call our own. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Greatest hustler story that was ever told. From the pawn shop counter to the royal throne. Building up an empire that we call our own. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Greatest hustler story that was ever told. From the pawn shop counter to the royal throne. Building up an empire that we call our own. Pawn receipt to the title deed. Struggle to the throne. From the counter glass to an empire of our own. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Pawn shop royalty, royalty, turning copper into gold. Greatest hustler story that was ever told. From the pawn shop counter to the royal throne. Building up an empire that we call our own. Pawn shop royalty, turning copper into gold. Pawn shop royalty, building up an empire that we call our own.
Hit the hydraulics once. Yeah. Just another golden hour on the boulevard. Pay your respects. Slide with me.
Dropping low behind the palm tree line. Three-wheel motion, everything aligned. Whammy bass thumping through the customized frame. Paying my respects to the neighborhood name. Cruising down the avenue, calm and composed. Windows rolled down, but the business stays closed. Menace and swagger in the low riding stride. Keeping legacy alive on this sunset ride. Chrome spokes spinning in a lazy slow turn. Watching how the candy apple coat gonna burn. Gold chain dangling over ironclad chest. Never had to brag, everybody knows who's best. Steering wheel chain link grip on the wood. Holding down the sacred traditions of the hood. Passing by the corner where the legends used to sit. Every single block got a piece of what I writ. No unnecessary noise, just a heavy trunk hum. Knowing where we going and remembering where we from. Golden hour glowing on the metallic paint. Cruising through the hood where the shadows ain't faint. Tipping back the bucket seat, watching dusk fall. Standing as the king who responds to the call. Lowrider liturgy, dipping through the street. Neighborhood legacy in every single beat. Calm yet menacing, holding down the coast. Sundown royalty, the one they respect more. Lowrider liturgy, dipping through the street. Neighborhood legacy in every single beat. Calm yet menacing, holding down the coast. Sundown royalty, the one they respect more. Hydraulics locked tight, heavy trunk on the slap. Etched inside the culture, putting home on the map. Respect earned in blood, honor carrying gold. Living out the liturgy as the stories get told. Parallel parking right in front of the throne. Claiming every strip that we built on our own. Smooth operator with a cold-blooded stare. Breathing in the heavy California night air. From the early morning wash to the late night glide. Everything pristine on the custom chassis side. We don't chase cloud, we just set the whole tone. Sitting quiet on an ironclad throne. So let the synths sing, I'll let the bassline roll. Carrying the history and feeding the soul. Lowrider liturgy, the sermon is done. Riding off slow toward the setting of the sun. Glowing on the metallic paint. Cruising through the hood where the shadows ain't faint. Tipping back the bucket seat, watching dusk fall. Standing as the king who responds to the call. Lowrider liturgy, dipping through the street. Neighborhood legacy in every single beat. Calm yet menacing, holding down the coast. Sundown royalty, the one they respect most. Lowrider liturgy, dipping through the street. Neighborhood legacy in every single beat. Calm yet menacing, holding down the coast. Sundown royalty, the one they respect most.
Dipping slow. West Coast sun. Lowrider liturgy. The only real one.
In every single beat, calm yet menacing, holding down the coast. Sundown royalty, the one they respect. Lowrider liturgy, dipping through the streets.
Sundown royalty. The one they respect most.
Lowrider liturgy,
Keep it tipping. West side.
Open up the book of the block. Chapter 1, line 1. No salvation out here, just survival. Listen to the organ play. Standing in the circle where the street lights die, preaching gutter songs with the squad by my side. Cold street morality, no room for a mistake. Learning how to navigate the promises they break. Written on the concrete, etched into the brick. Ciphers in the dark where the atmosphere is thick. Survival code sacred like a holy in a prayer. Breathing in the smoke of the heavy midnight air. 10 commandments written on the alleyway wall. Standing as the shepherd when the heavy rain falls. Holy water dripping from the fire hydrants leak. Only strong survive while they trample on the weak. Counting out the blessings in the envelope of brown. Carrying the weight of a whole forgotten town. No confessionals needed, we confess to the beat. Laying down the doctrine on the frozen city street. Keep the brotherhood solid, keep the loyalty true. Doing what we gotta do to pull the family through. Spitting scriptures on the corner in the freeze. Only built for survival on these cold NYC streets. Light another candle for the souls in the dark. Leaving every sermon as a permanent mark. Gutter songs echoing under broken light. Concrete sermons in the middle of the night. Cold street morality, holding down the code. Living by the scriptures on this heavy dark road. Gutter songs echoing under broken light. Concrete sermons in the middle of the night. Cold street morality, holding down the code. Living by the scriptures on this heavy dark road. Ironclad discipline, rules of the block. Counting every second on the broken street clock. Faith in the syndicate, honoring the squad. Reciting gutter psalms on the pavement that we try. We don't bow down to the false golden guards. Beating all the pressure and we beating all the odds. Every syllable heavy like a brick of pure lead. Keeping sacred wisdom in the back of my head. From the project stairwells to the corner store gate. Mastering our destiny, controlling our fate. Gutter psalms written by the struggle and pain. Etched into the soul like an indelible stain. So hold the book high, let the organ chord swell. Surviving through the trial in the shadow of hell. The sermon is spoken and the doctrine is clear. Only real soldiers gonna make it out here. Spitting scriptures on the corner in the freeze. Only built for survival on these cold NYC streets. Light another candle for the souls in the dark. Leaving every sermon as a permanent mark. Gutter songs echoing under broken light. Concrete sermons in the middle of the night. Cold street morality, holding down the code. Living by the scriptures on this heavy dark road. Gutter songs echoing under broken light. Concrete sermons in the middle of the night. Cold street morality, holding down the code. Living by the scriptures on this heavy dark road. Concrete sermons, gutter songs, hold the line, stay calm. Gutter songs, gutter songs, gutter songs. Gutter songs echoing under broken light. Concrete sermons in the middle of the night. Cold street morality, holding down the code. Living by the scriptures on this heavy dark road. Gutter songs, gutter songs echoing under broken light. Living by the scriptures on this heavy dark road. Gutter songs, amen. NYC street code.